Hey, good morning. Welcome to my channel, Movie Time with Tomowa. I'm here again, and today's content is about Oscars 2022. Well, I didn't expect the Oscars to go this way, but it's actually wide. It was very, very wide. And the shocking situation that happened with Will Smith and Chris Rock was really funny, and we are so going to talk about it. Obviously, it's not a gossip channel, but yes, we were talking about movies and we're talking about movie stars, so we have to talk about it. But first and foremost, let's go to the Oscars nominations and the Oscar winners. Like, basically, I'm not actually happy about Dune winning a lot of awards. Yes, I expected it to win a lot of awards, obviously, because I won't lie to you, if we are to follow from the book to where the movie is right now, I will give it a big plus. They really tried, and it was really an amazing movie, but the story was off, like totally off. So basically for me, because of that, I didn't expect the part one to be in the nomination at all. I expected it to be there by maybe part two, when part two comes out and we actually understand what the whole storyline was about. So today we're going to be doing Oscar nominations, talking about the whole Will Smith situation and Chris Rock, and what you feel about basically all the nominations and the winners basically. So you don't mind if I had to press my phone because some of the names are actually funny, but I can say some offhand. So today, let's start with the few ones I won. So let's talk about Doom. So Dune basically won best Dune basically won best cinematography, best soundcore, best VFX, and honestly those awards are basically very nice, like very nice. And funny enough, it was not in my top 10 movies of the year. I don't know why, because yes, I wanted to put it there, but I respected Free Guy over Dune, basically based on last year. And funny enough, they are both in the same category for VFX, and I'm like, you should have given it to Free Guy at least for VFX, like basically. But yes, Dune won it all, and big ups to everything. So best picture was won by Coda, and I wasn't surprised about this because Oscar movies are always like, do you ever try to watch Oscar movies? But yes, we try to watch some, and man, I'm surprised that most times when movies are selected in Oscars, they're not like the popular movies that we actually watch. And Oscar is just like, oh, I don't pick movies from the random things. Like, everybody eats meat, turkey, and everything, but Oscar will be like, the movies that I want to be telling you guys about are movies that involve vegetables, movies that are good for your soul, good movies that are good for your mind. And I won't like to, yeah, some Oscar movies are worth the watch, and some are like, oh god, what is this? But yes, so Coda won best picture. I've not watched it, I will try to look for it basically, but Coda was, I expected Don't Look Up was in the same category, funny enough, but Don't Look Up was really nice. If you have not watched Don't Look Up, please look for it. I watched it with my gang. We had a night event, and it was really what's the watch. Like, I'm even surprised that it was here, but at the same time, Dune was there, obviously best picture. Obviously, the thing is, if you want to watch Dune, please go and look for a 1080p part of Dune. It is clear. When I mean, it is a good movie. But yes, storyline, it was like 2-3 hours of my day, which was nice. So yes, Coda won best picture. Then for best actor, Will Smith. See, this is basically why I was so happy throughout the whole event. I wasn't there, sorry, but I was following it online. I could not sleep. I was working and I was sleeping. Yes, it's Tomowa here, and welcome to Movie Time again. Yes, I'm a photographer, YouTuber, and content creator in a way. But yes, so I was obviously online editing clients' pictures on my head, and I had to just follow it through YouTube. I said YouTube, yeah, through YouTube and Twitter, yes. Then with the whole episode that happened, which I'm not yet to talk about yet, but yes, Will Smith won best actor. I was really happy for him because yes, not only is nominated despite everything he has been doing. And when he got this nomination, everybody was actually waiting for him to win. Although yes, there's Washington was there, which I was like skeptical about him winning it, but because the movie was featured in, which is, let me even show you, yeah, Tragedy of Macbeth. Tragedy of Macbeth was really nice. And again, I'll tell you, Oscar movies are not movies I used to just enjoy. You have to set your mind ready to just know, sha, be open that I'm about to watch a boring set of movie, which can be impactful at some way, but yes, about to watch a boring set of movies and it's worth my time. But Tragedy of Macbeth was really touching. Yeah, but King Richard had no way. That was a top-notch movie. Like, it talks to your soul, it talks to your mind, it talks to you in life. Basically, it makes you know that, oh, this is the Serena Williams stories, but at the same time it was the story of their father, and the fact that it came out a few days before Father's Day, and the fact that Will Smith perfected his act in that movie, it was top notch. Yeah, so he won best actor. Proud for him, happy for him. He has done it all, basically. Not really, but he's living his best life despite everything that is going on with him. Then best actress, Ice of Tamifui. See, I wasn't surprised because if she didn't win this award, I'll be so shocked. Because basically, who was the Lost Daughter, Spencer, being the Ricardos, like these people were not like, yeah, Penelope Cruz, Nicole, Kristen Stewart, Oliver Colman were there, but Jessica Chastain, no, she deserves it. Like, if you watch Ice of Tamifui, it was only one of my recommendations, I think in December or so, but check the link, check my previous recommendations, watch it. Ice of Tamifui is basically about this Christian and I think I've said this in my, if you check it, obviously you enjoy it. Like, I won't lie to you, this religion and this search for life, money, purpose can be worked up, and I'm always surprised when, if at the end of the day we go to heaven and all these old things I've been going through is a old total ball game world. But yeah, the Bible is here, so but at the same time, yeah, Ice of Tamifui was top notch and I respected her for winning it. Then best original song, see, I didn't expect Billy Hitch to win this, but when you look at all the other songs, you're like, oh please, who are these people? I swear, anytime I'm watching Oscar song movie or award and I'm like, God, who are these movies? Like, where are these movies coming from? But some of the movies are nice. So yeah, best original song was won by Billie Eilish. No Time to Die. Yes, if you watch the No Time to Die 07 was there. Then animated feature, best animated feature. See, yeah, me, I'm personally against this. I don't know why. I expected Sing 2 to be there, but obviously Sing 2 is just like the turkey and jollof rice you enjoy. Why Encanto was a bit more relatable in a way, but nah, I still prefer Sing 2. I don't know why, but yes, Luca was there. Luca got nominated, and which I was proud of. Then Mitchell and the Machines, yes, if you watch that one too was interesting, but I think I'll prefer Sing 2 over Mitchell and the Machines. I don't know why, or I think I will also put it there, but yeah. So Encanto won it. So the old drag I was having with someone that Encanto should not be an 8 over 10 movie, but yeah, someone won the bet. But yeah, so Encanto won best animated feature. So best director, Jane Campion. This Power of the Dog, I saw the trailer and I won't lie to you, me personally, I will not sit down to watch that movie. I'm so sorry, but yes, it won best director, so I think I'll still have to go back and look for I'll get the movie and watch. So Power of the Dog, amazing movie, amazing directing. Yeah. Then best supporting actress was won by Ariana DeBose in the movie West Side Story. I'm not sure if I've heard it. I think I should have watched it. I think it's the movie where a schoolboy and a schoolgirl had to fall in love in gangster story, but I'll check it out. But yes, best West Story. Then international feature story, Drive My Car. Well, I don't know about this, so don't blame me. I'm sorry, I'm using my phone, but just enjoy it before we move to the Will Smith story. Then best documentary feature won by Summer of Soul. Well, like I said, I've not watched it. Then basically the one that captured my mind basically was this best dress. Yeah, best dress, which was won by I'm coming, sorry. Figure, yeah, where are you Koda again? Yes, Ice of Tamifui. Coming. Yes, finally, Cruella won the best costume design. When I saw the nomination, Dune was there, obvious. I don't know why Dune is in best costume. Like, I think House of Gucci was really amazing. I don't know what, yeah, it's not a movie everybody watches, but House of Gucci was really top notch, and the dressing there, especially the old suit attire and the corporate attires. I think it's far better than Dune, but yeah, best costume design was on by Cruella, and I was amazed because if you watch the movie Cruella, it was top notch. Every dress, every style, every road, street costume was top notch. Like me personally as a photographer, I wish there was a fashion designer that would just tell me, Toma, please come and shoot something crazy with me, and I will be really glad. But yes, I'm in Lagos, so and Lagos is a crazy place to be shooting outside. But I'm an outdoor photographer. I personally like outdoors, but yes, I'm moving to indoor and studio. But let's move back to movie talk here. First short documentary was The Queen of Basketball. I think I've not watched this, but I'll look for it. So basically, let me cut everything short. Oscar awards, please try as much as possible to put in a lot of movies that we can watch and have watched, and we can also engage that yes, these are amazing movies to vote for. Like there was a part where I think I expected like Free Guy should have won that VFX. Yes, Dune was interesting. Dune was capturing, like, if you the spaceships, the costumes, the environment they used was amazing. Like me personally, sometimes when I see some of these things, I'm like, the crazy people behind the laptop doing a lot of these designs are mind blowing. Where do they get them from? Where did they spend their lives doing this thing? Only editing is always like a stress for me already. But yes, don't want everything, like basically everything, apart from Will Smith winning that award, King Richard, which was really touching, and I really respected that. I think it was even meant to be in the documentary, but I don't know. Let's skip that. But yes, King Richard won it. Will Smith, thank you. God bless you. Thank you for being my favorite. Yeah, alongside Tyler Perry, and I don't want to mention another person, but yes, these are like the two best black men I enjoy a lot. There's Washington used to gets to me at some points with some of his movies, but nah, Will Smith was everything for me because of his emotional state, how he reacts to movie, how he easily drops and expresses himself. And I think because of the Prince of Bel-Air, where I started watching him from, and from how young he was to where he is right now, I think he deserves my respect big time. So yes, move to the gossip for today. Wow, that slap, it was deep. As far as I think I'm lost. I think I said in my on Twitter page, if you check me on Twitter, check T_A_Moruga. You look for me, TA photography basically. Yeah, so on Twitter I was battling with a lot of people saying I'm lost between respect for Will Smith, and I was disappointed. Honest, I was disappointed with his overreaction to it. See, comedy is a thing where insensitive matters are being brought up for people to laugh about it, because it's basically, let's make the things that are important to people, or the things that people won't want to laugh about, let's just make it clear to people and let's laugh about it. As much as I'm not a fan of jokes where people are commenting on body shaming, cancer, health issues, sex life, I don't appreciate it. That's why cartoons like Family Guy, I'm always lost. It's interesting, but sometimes I'm always like, man, this is not for me. My personal, this is not basically for me, right? But Chris Rock wasn't all too bad saying what he said, but at the same time, he was insensitive in knowing that the person you were talking to was right there with you. She's not happy with the fact that, I think basically, if you watch a lot of Black American movies, you'll see that Black women are always very protective of this their hair. Like, this is like their woman power, part of it. This is what makes them proud as a woman. And obviously, if you didn't know, I think giving him a slap wasn't a bad thing, like standing up for his woman, basically, which can take that angle from. And I think he has been meaning this guy, obviously, because if you watch the last Oscars in 27 years ago, I think he kept mentioning Jade again, like Jade avoided Jade didn't come for the Oscars award nomination because Will Smith wasn't nominated. And I'm like, bro, why are you always talking about, like, I think Will Smith just wanted to prove that, please, he wanted his family out of the mouth of people. But basically, Will Smith, you don't have to put people's you are the one that like basically puts your family out there for people to talk about it. Like I basically don't think when you make the whole world know that, oh, something like this happened between you and Jade, you expect comedians to like, oh, we should not talk about it. No, obviously people are bound to talk about things that are being put out online. And basically, yes, Chris Rock, I think this is high time you should just like take a chill pill on your loose mouth and reduce of a calm down when you're like talking a lot for comedians. Yes, we should not always talk about these matters because yes, they're insensitive, but at the same time, it's comedy. Will Smith, take a chill pill. This was something you could also have done after the show. This was something you could have waved your hand immediately and say, oh, no. But slapping a grown man on stage, on live stage. As well, when I saw him stand up, I was expecting him to maybe go to his ears and say something, and maybe Chris Rock would just be like, oh guys, I'm sorry, Will Smith just said it, something like that. But slapping a grown man, like, Chris Rock is not a small actor, he's not an upcoming comedian, he's not a new comedian on the stage, this is not his first Oscars. Like, I didn't expect that. This is like, it was, yeah. Many people are saying it's assault. Some people are saying if it was someone else, they could have done something else. But I'm like, well, they are two actors, so basically, it does cause a whole new trend. But what do you think? What do you think? What do you think about those movies? What do you think about Will Smith's reaction? What do you think about the Oscar 2022? What movie do you think should have won something? What movie do you think shouldn't have? Because I'm sure everybody's like, Dune, why Dune? God, I'm waiting for part 2 actually. I think part 2 should be something. Yeah, part 2 should be something because based on the trailer and based on the book, we expected more action. I think what they needed to do is just like Harry Potter, how Harry Potter went long. But Harry Potter part 1 was already interesting. Dune, your storyline needed help, obviously. But yes, part 2 should look fun. I am not putting a lot of expectations to it, but I expect it to be fun. I basically think part 2 is basically where all the action is going to be. But what do you also think about Will Smith's reaction? Should he have waited to when the old matter cooled off and talk to him backstage? Was he going on stage immediately to go and slap him? I think a lot of people were like saying it was not a bad decision that you love men that love to stand up for their wife. But see, this same woman, honestly, I'm not, if it was his mother, I would have been happy, being like, yes, slap the shit out of, sorry, but slap whatever thing out of Chris Rock. But this is the lady that also embarrassed you for how many years? Like, she is basically the reason why you had to go through some things. But yes, sorry Jade, yes, you're suffering something that's not nice, but at the same time, you also at your own episode. But yeah, why am I to talk? See, I think the best part of everything was Will Smith's speech. The speech of love makes you do crazy things. Obviously, he loves her. He did something crazy. He did something wild. He doesn't expect someone to be talking trash about his wife. He doesn't expect someone, although yes, it's an open relationship, but he doesn't expect, if it's the one that is talking about it, or if it's the mother that is talking, if it's his family that is talking about it, no problem. But he doesn't expect a comedian to say that. But at the same time, I think because Chris Rock has always been hammering on this same Jade for years, so it was just like waiting for that moment that I'm waiting for you to talk about my wife there, and the nigga just fucked up. But yes, Jade, I think he laughed about it. It wasn't a laugh of, oh, the shit was funny. It was a laugh of, I didn't, like, that's how it was. And seeing his wife reaction, I obviously, I think, guys, when you see your girlfriend not say something that she doesn't like from your friend or a colleague, I think you also react. And he's a very emotional guy, soft guy. Will Smith, yeah, I'm emotional like him too. I enjoy him. His emotion is really crazy. And he reacted, he overreacted, obviously. But what can we say? And I think the best part of his speech was when he said, they also told him that we should be careful when things are about to work well for you, the devil comes for it. And basically that's how it was. Basically, honestly, this was like a case of Oscar could not call him back. Oscar may not call him back again. Oscar may not nominate him again. So he does one, it's possible he has won his last or whatever award in Oscars. So yeah, that's it for today. And please subscribe, like, check from my page, enjoy the last recommendation. April recommendations are coming out soon. I'm just taking time to check for movies that are actually interesting, because a lot of people were bashing some of the movies and they're like, no, they're not interesting. And a lot of people are enjoying Brigatin right now. Woo! But yeah, please like, subscribe, and please support me. Like, support me any way you can. And please comment. Like, drop comments. What do you think? What do you think about this reaction? Should I do more of these? Are we going to do more talk shows? Should I do talk shows? Yeah. Well, thank you. Like, subscribe again. Bye.